everyone, this is Monica, and these are the top 10 things no one tells you about being a writer.
It's a grueling uphill climb, mostly. You start at the bottom and you write and you grow and you find acceptance and you find rejection and you write and you grow and you keep climbing. But it's like a roller coaster. So on an upward slope, it's not like the funnest thing, but every now and then you get a really good thrill and it kind of makes it worth it.
It's grueling. Imagine the hardest workout and then times it by 100. That's writing. It is the hardest thing that I think I will ever do. I love it, but I'm pretty sure that half of the time it's trying to kill me. It's that hard. Just all the time. All the time. If it's not character, it's plot. If it's not the plot, it's the setting. If it's not the story, it's me, insecurities, and it's constant. Constant. And when I talk to other writer friends, it's the same thing. So, yeah, it's tough. It's really, really tough. You think putting words down on paper would be a lot easier, especially since we have all the words in our head and the idea and everything, but no.
So, for as much work as going up a roller coaster is, coming down is fun. And there's so much about being a writer that is fun. You get to live with characters in your head all day. You get to create people. Like, you get to create people all the time. That's amazing. And you have to give them stories and dreams and goals. And that's crazy amounts of fun. So, yeah, being a writer is fun.
But also masochistic. Who in their right mind would sit down and do the one thing that frustrates the heck out of them, that makes them cry and sweat and bleed and just go crazy? We get up and we do it again the next day and the day after that and the day after that. And then we swear we're not going to do it and find us because we're probably either on our computer or hunched over a notebook or jotting down notes on our phone. It's a sickness, and we're masochists. We are writers.
So 100% true story. Right before I filmed this video, I went on Monica's and my shared drive where we list points for the videos so we know who's saying what and we don't overlap each other, because I think we had a video once that did that. I digress. So our points are listed and I say it's fun. Monica says, but it's also masochistic, and I'm supposed to say, but you derive sick pleasure from it. So I guess that's my point. We must derive some kind of sick pleasure from masochistic endeavors, because there's no other logical explanation that can explain why writers would put themselves through the mental anguish of writing, unless there was some kind of dopamine release or something associated with that. So it's fun, it's masochistic, and you get sick pleasure from it.
This is not the same for all writers, but most of us get rejected a lot. Writing is full of rejection, especially if you're trying to do it professionally. It's rejection, 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 first by agents and then by publishers. So you need a thick skin to do this, really thick skin, because there is a lot of rejection.
You will make some of the best friends you've ever had in your entire life. Usually it starts off something to do with writing. You get beta read for each other, or you just become fans of each other on platforms like Wattpad or whatever. But then your friendships turn into so much more than just friendships. Like, I can't imagine not talking to the Wattpad 4, Rebecca, Aaron, and of course Monica every single day. Every day. They're sisters. Monica, you're like my twin soul. I mean, I talk to you probably 1,000 times a day. I've met tons of people, Fallon, Tammy, Gavin, Gabby, all because of writing. I think being a writer opens the door to meeting so many unexpected people. And if you really think about it, life is about people and connecting with people and how people connect with each other. And I have met so many people because of writing.
You learn a lot about yourself as a writer. You learn what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are. But I think most importantly, you learn that you can finish that book. At the beginning, when you get an idea, it seems so big and you never really know if you can do it. But when you hit the end, that has to be the most amazing feeling ever. And you've proven that you can finish a book, and I think that's huge.
You surprise yourself. Every once in a while, you write something and you're like, holy shit, I don't suck.